Gosh. What's up, guys? Today we're gonna talk about 5 hacks to get out of bed earlier. And if you're thinking, Danny, you look super tired, like you just woke up. How can you be qualified to talk about this? Well, it's a joke. I just bamboozled you. I'm not tired at all. I'm never tired. Okay, that might be an aggressive way to start the video. Anyway, my name is Danny. I'm sick, by the way. So if my voice sounds weird or if I cough, just know that it's very rare to get sick through YouTube. So you're probably safe. So if you clicked on this video, you probably struggle with getting out of bed in the morning, and no shame, I totally get it. I've been there before. But with that said, I wanted to share my top 5 hacks that I use every single day to get me out of bed and get my day rolling. All right, if this is your first time visiting my channel, hi again, my name is Danny. This channel is all about becoming better versions of ourselves by focusing on our habits, our productivity, and our finances. The point of this channel is to never put a spotlight on me, but instead the purpose is to showcase these life-changing concepts and principles that I'm learning about. And hey, if it's working for me, I think it could work for you too. So if that sounds like something that you want to be a part of, hit subscribe and let's challenge ourselves to grow together. So, getting out of bed. Am I right? Stop it, no, I'm here all week. All right, on a real note though, millennials are struggling to get out of bed, which is crazy to me because we're like the most impressive generation ever and we never have issues. Okay, so all jokes aside, millennials are struggling to get out of bed. So I wanted to make this video today talking about the 5 hacks / sort of habits that I use every day to get me out of bed early and feeling ready for the day. Okay, tip number 1 is to put your phone away 1 hour before you go to bed. So being able to wake up early and not feel like trash starts the night before. So recently the concept of blue light has been talked about a whole lot, but let me just break it down in case you haven't heard about this. So your phone produces blue light, and blue light stops your brain from producing melatonin, which can be an issue if you're looking at your phone right before bed. Okay, here's how it works. When you are outside in nature, you experience blue light. It's natural, it hits your body, and blue light actually gives you energy because it stops the production of melatonin. So blue light is hitting you, it's great, it's daytime, you're feeling good. But when the sun goes down, we're supposed to get tired because that blue light isn't hitting us anymore. But the issue is now we have all these devices that are putting blue light into our brains, so our brain doesn't know when it can actually produce melatonin. Yep, that's some good blue light right there. Thanks, sun. The Sleep Foundation said, using devices that produce artificial blue light in the evening and nighttime disrupts our natural sleep-wake cycle by tricking the brain into not producing melatonin before bed. This causes us to feel less sleepy than we should at bedtime. So the first real step of getting out of bed early and not feeling like garbage is to make sure your brain can produce melatonin. And I've found that the best way to do this is to just get your phone out of your way 1 hour before you go to bed. So what do you do with that 1 hour before bed? Great questions. Very good. Read a book. Brush your teeth maybe. Wash your face. Take a shower. There's a bunch of things you can do without blasting your brain with blue light. But if you insist on being on your phone right up until bedtime, at least use night shift mode. This is just a mode on your screen where it takes all the blue light out, so if it is later in the day, you won't be getting blasted with blue light. For me, my phone is set to switch to night shift every single day at 7 p.m., so if I forget to put my phone away as early as I want to, I still won't be getting hit with that blue light. Oh, also, I'm trying to get this channel to 100 subscribers, so if you like what I'm doing here and you know somebody else who you think might like this kind of content, share this channel with them. If everybody who's watching this right now shares this channel with somebody else and that other person subscribes, then we'll hit 100 subscribers in no time. So thank you, and I appreciate you, and on with the video. Okay, the next tip is to leave a like on this video. It's clinically proven that liking my videos on YouTube not only helps the algorithm, but also helps you stay awake. That was one of the dumbest things I've ever said, but you should leave a like. Okay, tip number 2 is to pay attention to sleep cycles. Okay, so the first tip we just talked about is all about making sure you can fall asleep easily. This tip is about making sure you can wake up feeling rested. So in college, I got obsessed with studying sleep cycles because I just thought it was so interesting that you can leverage sleep cycles and set your alarms accordingly to just feel great when you wake up. And I've found that like not many people do this. Not many people take advantage of sleep cycles. So you should do this. So let me give you a quick breakdown of how this works. Okay, so basically every hour and a half of you being asleep is a full sleep cycle. The first 20-ish minutes of this sleep cycle is before your body goes into a deeper sleep. This is why 20-minute naps feel good, but a 45-minute nap feels like trash, because you woke up in a deeper sleep and you don't want to wake up then. Waking up during deep sleep will have you just feeling totally groggy, but waking up during that light sleep period in the beginning of a sleep cycle has you feeling awake and alert. Okay, so an ideal night's sleep is 5 to 6 sleep cycles. So 5 to 6, 1.5 hour sleep cycles. Now here's why this is important. It's super important because if you want to wake up at a certain time and feel rested and feel alert, you need to plan when you're going to go to bed and when you're going to set your alarm so you can wake up in that light sleep period, because you do not want to wake up in the middle of a sleep cycle. Do not play alarm clock roulette where you just go to bed whenever you want and set the alarm clock for the time you need to be up by. You'll feel like trash, pretty much always. Okay, so here's how I plan my sleep cycles. I want to be in bed every night by 9:30 and be asleep by 10. This gives me 30 minutes before I need to be asleep, so 15 minutes to read and 15 minutes for my body to fall asleep. I found for me that I feel the best after 5 full sleep cycles, which means I'll sleep every night for 7.5 hours. So this means for me that if I'm asleep by 10 p.m., I can set my alarm every single day for 5:30 a.m. and wake up feeling great because my body just exited a deep sleep cycle. So by paying attention to sleep cycles, I'm able to wake up feeling refreshed and alert pretty much every day. Okay, tip number 3, you already saw it coming. Somebody is calling me while I'm filming. Unbelievable. Yeah, for sure. Okay, good, yeah. Okay, bonus tip. Keep your phone on do not disturb at all times. Okay, tip number 3, you already saw it coming if you watch this channel. Sleep without your phone. So like I said, I've already talked about this in a video before. There's a bunch of studies that show it's terrible for you to be sleeping in the same room as your phone. It has a bunch of subconscious impacts on your brain that you're not even aware are happening. So if you're interested in that and want more context on what I'm talking about, click the video up here and that'll give you everything you need to know. But yeah, tip number 3 is to sleep without your phone, because if your phone is out of sight, it's out of mind, and if it's out of mind, we can sleep better, baby. Okay, tip number 4 is to have your alarm on the other side of the room. Okay, so the first 3 points talk about how to fall asleep easier, how to wake up rested, and how to stay asleep by getting your phone away from you. But now let's talk about just getting out of bed. Well, first things first, since you're sleeping in a different room than your phone, or at least you better be. But yeah, you're gonna need an alarm clock because now your phone can't be your alarm. So get an alarm clock. Mine looks like this. It's great, I love it. It's really minimalistic and just clean. And set the most obnoxious alarm sound ever. I have friends who are like, yeah dude, I love waking up to peaceful alarms. No, absolutely not. I just woke up. I don't wanna wake up to a lullaby that puts me back to sleep. That's not an option. So yeah, get an alarm clock, set an obnoxious alarm sound, have it on the opposite side of your room. So this is where my alarm clock lives, and then my bed is on the other side of the room. Okay, so here's an extra tip. Do not, under any circumstances, have your alarm tone be a song. And the reason why is it will ruin that song for you. I, for a year, used the song Any Way You Want It by Journey. And now, every time I hear that song, it is like PTSD. So yeah, don't use a song, but make sure that alarm is on the other side of the room, so when it goes off, you have to get out of bed and turn it off. Now you may be asking, Danny, since I'm already out of bed and I feel rested and I feel awake, what do I do now? Well, that is crazy. I'm so glad you were wondering, because that leads us to our last point, number 5, which is drink water. Drink water, baby. As soon as you wake up, chug some water. Okay, sure, coffee, whatever, caffeine can help you feel awake, but first thing in the morning, just chugging some water will actually make you feel more awake. So there's some interesting science behind it, but this article from Business Insider talks about why you need to drink water first thing in the morning. So according to the article, drinking water first thing in the morning increases your level of alertness. One of the main indicators of fatigue and tiredness is because you're dehydrated. Yeah, which makes perfect sense because you just went 7 to 9 hours without drinking anything. So when you start your day by just chugging some water, all of your organs that need water to run are now getting water first thing in the morning, and they're gonna start running and you're gonna feel awake. All right guys, thank you so much for watching this video. That's the end of the video. If you got any value out of this video, or if you think, hey, your friends might get value out of this video, share this video with them. But yes, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment for the algorithm, baby, and I'll see you guys next time. Wow, I feel so awake and so alert. I wonder why. I'm just kidding, I know why. It's because the blue light. Talked about it a second ago. Yeah, it's really bright out here.